We're live, dude.
Oh, shit. Welcome to the Big T Show. I am Big T. You sure we're live?
Yeah. It's that streaming right on the bottom corner.
Oh, shit. My bad. We just got done recording. THC TV with Big T.
I just got recovering from last week's THC TV show.
Yeah. I personally did myself. I went in on the milligram challenge. We'll get to what I just made, why I'm this high, a little pasta, broccoli, garlic, and oil, my trials and tribulations, and my pleasure.
Which I'll be trying later.
What happened?
Which I'll be trying later.
Yeah, it was phenomenal. I feel real good. I just couldn't get my broccoli on the roof because we had a snowstorm. Thank you for coming in the snowstorm. Thank you for participating last week. And like always being back on the show, but just last week, just showing up, milligram challenge, you versus one of our friends. We don't want to discuss too much, off camera. We didn't show his face. Fucking putting the 100% syringe on punch bars to lead off, nerd ropes, medicated lockers, fucking Rubens. Like, it was a show. We had a shout out to all the people that sat in.
Full THC buffet.
Yeah, full buffet, a lot of milligrammage. Our friend who's a veteran in this edible game, he said he couldn't see, and it makes sense because that syringe is 100%. You know what I mean? I just made some treats with that stuff last night. I did a little experiment with, and I think it might be like 1,300 milligrams of Fruity Pebble, and people are like, I ate half. What the fuck's in that thing? Because it's probably like 4 or 5 treats in one. That distillate is serious. It's 100% THC.
What happened to our camera?
Oh, no. Fuck this Facebook.
Hold on. There we go. Don't worry about it. I got us back. Look.
Let me just check the Facebook also about people commenting, talk to you during the show. Shout out to Minaj Khalid, James Pontill chiming in. James was supposed to come, but there's a snowstorm. So I couldn't get out. There was ice outside the door. I'm pushing my fat ass against the door, trying to save my broccoli and medicated downstairs on THC TV. And I couldn't, so I had to walk across the street, but you're going to try it afterwards? It was fucking phenomenal.
You can smell it coming into the building. It smells delicious.
I'm ripped. I did medicated roasted garlic in the oven, 45.
That's what I was
medicated olive oil.
It smelled delicious.
The pasta, you coat it with olive oil so it doesn't stick with each other. And then a little oil in the pan, red pepper flake, and that roasted garlic, put the broccoli, everything in there. So triple layered medication, that's why I'm feeling good. You're going to feel it, hopefully. If not, no, because we're trying to say, was it debunked at the milligram challenge? And I was there, my man was standing, and I was proud of him because it was a lot of shit, man. This is heavy hitter shit. I only had Lockers and Rubens, and I was ripped. But then I started eating my banana bread toasted with butter, and then I couldn't stop eating. Once again, that's why I'm a fucking fat fuck. But you were hanging tough. Even if you were high on the surface and you weren't feeling high, you were still standing there like where most people would be down on the floor crawling. You know what I mean? Asking for water.
There was one time, like, I also had this conversation with somebody, like, people said, like, I do feel like people freak themselves out, and that's why they get higher. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they feel like they're higher because they're like, oh my god, this is hitting me harder, and then like freak themselves out, and they like Mateo having a panic attack and having to go to the hospital.
Oh, shout out to Mateo. He was on the show. It was a wild show.
Thanks to Mateo for looking out for me and checking my vitals.
He just wanted to touch you, but thanks. For real, shout out to the people that sat in. It was a fucking awesome show. It was a party. It was a Hanukkah special.
We had the peanut gallery in the back.
Yeah.
Shout out to James, who was mad funny in the back with DJ, with the other person. I think he was there right in the crowd. DJ.
Yeah.
Not participating.
My mom, my sister were there. It was a fucking awesome day. You were like a champion, and I saw it in this weed game. I can eat a lot of edibles. The syringe alone, let alone a 225 milligram punch ball, which is awesome. I eat a half, you feel good. A whole's like, all right. Now you're putting 100% THC on that. Then the nerd rope alone is 600. Those are legit nerd ropes. You know what I mean? And then the lockers, I was just pouring mad butter in it.
Yeah, I know a lot of people get fucked up just from the nerd ropes itself.
Soaking up that fucking THC butter. Had some of those Rubens soaked crispy fucking grilled cheese and fucking medicated butter. There was so much medication.
Alright, so there was one time where
Happy Hanukkah, by the way.
I actually thought it was going to hit me. I would say about 20-25 minutes into it, which I'm going to go back and watch the whole tape of it and see if there's like see if the look of me changed. Like 25 minutes in, I noticed, go up and get a drink of water, and dude, I started getting like super hot, like sweating hot, So I was like, the whole body was just hot. So I was like, here it is. But then, like 5 minutes later, that was it. So I don't know if that was my body fighting it off. And
Well,
just,
processing it so quick, like my
that's what it was right there. Process it right there.
theory of where it just goes right through you, just like all the food and everything else. You know what I mean? No time to stick to your bones or process, and you have great genetics. You know what I mean? On the other hand, I think I store it. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, we're gonna need this here in this left hip, store this over here in this right. Like, no, let it go. I need to be like Reese.
Yo, I went to
Well,
Denver.
shit like a snake. Not like a fucking horse. But yo, really awesome job. And I mean, we had a fun episode with Mateo and James in last week. I was a little mad my mom came late, but she always helped out. We had a good Thanksgiving episode.
Sure, always has a few laughs, you know.
Yeah, but I wanted her there with Mateo in the kitchen with you, commentary. You know what I mean? Like, but we couldn't wait. We had a lot of people on set. It was an awesome time. Hopefully in the future, when I do something like that, which I will, people are going to step up to the plate. They want to do this milligram challenge. You know, people have that bravado. You know what I mean? That Mimo, whatever that shit's called, that word. I don't even know what the fuck it is.
They're gonna come for the champ.
Chaco. I don't even know the name.
What, people gonna try to take shots at the champ?
Yeah, and I can't wait to host another one. And the people off camera, like, it was just an awesome fucking show, you know?
That
Like,
was a good one, yeah. A lot of fun. I had a lot of fun doing it. So
I felt like it was almost like a TV, because you had audience members for the first time.
Can we get into what you did as well?
Oh!
Straight savage.
I fulfilled the lifelong dream.
Dude, it was straight
A
savage.
lifelong dream.
I couldn't even look at it. It was disgusting. You want to tell him? You want me?
I was just winding up. I'm fucking
so
I
like you were talking about how you don't want to do anything anymore. You just basically had people chew your food for you, basically bird feed you.
I can't say I'm big into bird feeding because I can't get anyone to bite. So I have interest in bird feeding, I guess, when people chew your food for you. Listen, you go to Peter Luger's, they got the fucking the bacon, the shrimp, you know, the tomato and onion. It's beautiful.
It's delicious.
But you know, and I'm like, yo, you don't realize that if you ask them, yo, chop it all together, make a salad.
Ask for a salad, yeah.
Shrimp, everything I just mentioned, onion, tomato, all bacon mixed together, warm, cold. And you pull that sauce on top like that. They're chopping it for you, not. But it's one step that you don't have to do. You just pour it on your plate and eat it like a gentleman. You know what I mean? The bird feed, you're sitting back, dropping it. You know what I mean? Like saving jaw. You know what I mean? Like
I just don't want somebody else chewing my food.
And then on the show, Silent Library, the show from the I don't even know thousands. They were called like the 2000s.
I don't even know that show.
It was like some Japanese looking guy host. And
What's it on?
MTV. Like in that afternoon when you're sitting around and smoking weed and starting in the dark in the fall.
I guess I was working.
Yeah, probably. And there was you have to like do these weird things in the library. You can't make a noise, and one of them was blending your whole meal together. And like I always like go, you know, get the corned beef on rye, sour pickles, a black cherry soda, and I fucking eat it like a machine, like a fat fuck. A sandwich, bite of a pickle, drinking a soda,
eat like a savage sometimes.
and I dissect the meal one bite at a time.
Nothing worse than watching you eat Chinese food.
Which almost killed me twice. And
Remember, I need a tissue. Go on, listen.
so I always wanted to blend it together and put my emotions together like in a TV show and just drink it in one sip. You know what I mean? Save me some time, save me some biting. And I had my chance to Saturday when at the Milligram Challenge when I had the sandwich made, a locker in front of me, a pickle. I found one pickle. It was a Hanukkah miracle. It was a Hanukkah show. And it's supposed to last me 8 days. I do that in the blender so we can fucking spread it out. And a little black cherry soda. Like innards looking fucking like disgusting pink shit that tasted amazing. But it was like,
to the camera.
oh sorry. And yeah, I was just leaning back feeling good. Feeling high. It was Friday?
It's a Friday.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, it's a Friday.
Happy Friday. And
What's it
and
Thursday?
it was like a mucus looking
Today's
thing.
Thursday. Today might be Thursday. We're retarded.
It was a mucus looking thing, but it tasted
Yes,
amazing. And it's Thursday?
Yes.
Shit. And what's the name? One of our guests came and tried it and agreed with me. The mucus tasted amazing, but it was disgusting. It was hard for me to get down, but it was one of my lifelong dreams.
It was one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen in my life. Especially when somebody else came over and licked a spoon. And it was good, but it was just horrifying to look at. Obviously, if you watch the video,
Yeah, we're gonna have it up.
TV, milligram challenge. Check out the episode.
Yeah, we're gonna start editing today. Editing.
And you'll see me just turn to the wall. I can't even look at it.
That's always a hard word for me to say. Editing.
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 Editing. You say it the New York way. Editing.
Editing. But
editing. Editing, man. Editing.
Used to be funny at the. I said that to Mikey once. He used to abuse me. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, that'll be up soon. But yeah, you hung in there, Reese, and congratulations, you're the winner right now. If anyone wants to do a milligram challenge, hit me up. They have to go against the grand champion himself, Chris Reese, my producer, my man, the champion of the milligram.
That's right.
Man, but we were fucking bullshitting before as we were prepping and shit. I'm talking about the Nets shirt I have on. I'm a Knicks fan. No, I'm not a whatever. I bought it. It just reminds me of my childhood. I love the Knicks, but I watch every game on Sports Channel, like on the legal box. You know what I mean? Then Sam Bowie. I love these colors. You know, Drazen Petrovic. Drazen Petrovic, who would be alive if he never went and visited his girlfriend in Europe, because he was driving on the wrong side of the road. You know what I mean? Because that's what they do in England. Mm-hmm. And he crashed. If he would be on the other side, like where his girlfriend would be, and he would be alive. But he went to Europe and they flipped the seats, and then he died. She survived. If he was in a seats reversed, he's alive. She's dead. Greatest basketball player of all time. Who used to wear this shirt? I love it. It's like more just I love this. They're in Brooklyn. Oh, it's like the Nets. The Nets old blue logo from like the 90s. You know what I mean? Like,
it's the old school logo, yeah.
It's more of a throwback thing, you know, not changing size.
Not rooted for them because they got Kevin Durant carry over.
No. Just this is more fashion. Throwback.
All right then. Do you remember?
Yeah, Sam Bowie and this fucking stupid looking face.
You had to pay for that channel.
No.
And it had the Nets and the Islanders. Who the hell was paying for that?
Crackheads.
Listen, one person that had it. One.
Listen,
in all of Breezy Point. And I remember sitting on a deck because there was a Ranger Devil game. Maybe they had the Devils and the Islanders.
Are you watching through the window?
Yeah, I was watching through the window.
We used to go around. Fucking, I don't even know, like 12 years old. And had the remote and go through people's windows and put on 63 and then authorize. And it would be the porno channel. And people would be sitting there and porno just comes on TV.
I have done that.
Then you run away. And this shit was so fucking funny. So people just look at each other and you run away dying. You used to be able to just go to the channel, 63, authorize.
Yeah, because all the remotes were universal.
Yeah. That was great. Oh, man.
Were you doing it to people you knew, or were just random people?
Yeah, some people I knew. This kid Kevin Stanley, was a kid from Texas. He fucking moved in. He was a cowboy. He was always going to cut school and then authorize at night. And he would run away laughing. Good friend.
Yeah, I ran into somebody's house and did it to somebody too. I didn't do it through the window.
Yeah, but imagine you sitting there with like your mom or something that's fucking black guy just pounding a Chinese girl on the TV and all of a sudden. Like looking at each other like, who put this on? Like, we watched Steve? And we're outside laughing, running away. Good shit.
Oh, good old time.
Speaking of scumbags, fucking Tyson plant is in this pork plant. You know, like cut up pigs and shit.
Pork plant? Okay.
Yeah. The managers there had like live money pool. How many corona deaths? Like a pool to see how many were there because there were so many. No, how many people would get infected at that plant because everyone was together.
In the not yet. Not
yeah,
the
all
world,
next
just
to
like
each
how many
other.
people from the workplace would get corona?
Yeah, they're like over 1,000 cases, like 7 deaths just from this one plant. And because they're all right next to each other, killing these pigs. I guess I don't know what's going on there, but the managers got in trouble for
how'd they get caught?
I don't know, running a pool, like how many people were going to
Someone just ran it.
Yeah, like a money thing, like I forget. I read the article. I forget I didn't read that part, but how they got caught. I just read that they got caught. I read it quick.
What you think about that is, you think it's fucked up, or you even give a shit?
It's it's unethical, maybe like that. It's people getting corona and they use that, but it's just putting some action on something.
You just love the action.
Yeah.
You wish you were in on the action.
Last week we fucking 5 out of 6, fucking Saint game and the big tits, big picks of the week. Almost won us, I think, $6,000 or $8,000 with
About 6.
Yeah, 6,200. The Saints couldn't beat the fucking Eagles. You know what I mean? The fucking number 1 defense against a rookie quarterback. Fucking scumbags. Cost us 60 something hundred. And now we might be down a couple hundred, right? Something like that. And we got a bomb for you for the big tits, big picks of the week a little bit. We're gonna go 19. I know I just lost a 16. I won 19 this week.
9-leg monster.
It pays like 30, 40,000. Listen, I know it's crazy, but I'm ending the year on a Hail Mary. If I lose this, what? I'll be down 1,000. You know what I mean?
You're like picking every game.
I know. And
you know how hard that is?
I've done it before. And we're gonna see this week how. And we'll get to that in a little bit. What the fuck was I gonna say? Lamar Jackson. Speaking of football, you see him. Yeah, he had to go. I guess diarrhea or something. He ran to the bathroom.
It was just cramps, man.
Oh, I saw him running, man. He had to take a shit.
No, there's no doubt he had to take a shit.
And then he came back and fucking threw a bomb.
Exactly, he felt great. Dropped a bomb, threw a bomb.
Came out, threw a bomb. 40 seconds later, they're winning, won the game. And then for gambling purposes,
I was gonna say that too.
They were running the ball back, like trying to do the fucking the lateral ball goes outside the end zone. They're up 3. Spread was 3.
Yeah, spread was 3, right?
Goes out of the end zone. Now the ball safety. Now it's 5 as the clock ticks out. They only have 8 seconds to try this lateral, throwing it back and forth like clowns.
So the Ravens covered the spread.
Yeah, it covers the spread and just crushed.
And literally in the last second of the game.
Crushed everyone. But we'll get to my picks in a little week. So I'm like, no, I'll do 9 teams. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, it makes sense, you know.
I'm gonna put it in too.
Can't hit on the 6s, so let's see what 9.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that in too. Watch.
So it's 1,000. It pays out 3,500. I mean 35.
Like that. Oh no, let's just get to it right now. Big tits, big picks of the week.
Yeah, I wanna know.
I'm a little high from
mac and cheese.
Yeah, pasta broccoli downstairs cooking on the THC TV.
Yeah,
I apologize. I do that, but scheduling the snow. We got it in, and we're doing it. But I'm a little early bird special. $19,000 pays $34,227. Colts money line. Ravens first half -7. Seahawks money line. Bucks money line. Rams -9.5 first half against the Jets. Cardinals money line. Chiefs money line. Browns money line. Steelers first half money line. Pays $34,000. 9 teams. I know I'm out of my mind. You know what? It's the end of the year. I'm only down a couple of hundred. I'm going for a bomb because there's not much NFL to bet left. So I need to. If I hit this bomb, 34,000, I can do it. I believe in myself. Watch. I want these words.
You said that so fast. Give me them again. One more time.
Colts money line.
Okay.
Ravens -7 first half spread. Seattle Seahawks money line. Bucks money line. Rams first half spread 9.5. Cardinals money line. Chiefs money line. Browns money line. Steelers first half money line. It pays almost 35,000. It's a bomb.
It's a lot.
If I lose, what am I down? You know, because that's what I'm pretty much down on the year. I'm almost even, going back and forth, winning some, losing some. So why not throw this bomb and win 34,000? I've done this before. Why not just on it? Fuck it. Big tits, big tits of the week. And I'm gonna end the season strong. Watch.
No, that's crazy.
If I give a $35,000 one on the air, Hail Mary at the end of the year. I love a good buzzer beater, you know.
I don't do it. I hope it hits, man. It's just,
I love all those,
a lot, man.
I love all those picks. You remember those picks when I call you on Sunday night?
I wish I could remember them all, man. I don't even remember them all right now.
I said them fast, I know. But know what? That was a weird scenario. A lot of people have been saying I love you. You know what I mean? Like ending a conversation or a phone call with I love you.
Like who? Just random people?
Yeah.
Like people at the store? Like, you know, thanks for your service, I love you.
Some people, something along those lines, but not the traditional way. And like also,
do you want fries with that?
No, but just like anything calls friends, hey, we're talking, and then I love you, and just I love you too.
Yeah, that's usually what people say. I mean,
Yeah, like why are you forcing me? I love you.
I mean, this is
Because some people was on the fringe of saying I like you. You know what I mean? But oh, I love you. Yeah, it's a strong word. Well, say,
so, like, who was it? Your mom or something?
no, my mom, she gets it all the time. You gotta tell your mom you love you.
So just these are just.
This girl told me that
so
once.
it's cute. Is
This
what-
girl told me that once that you had to do that, and I haven't stopped since. Like, not that I need to be reminded. But she said, "God." I never knew.
All right. That's good.
Shout out to my mom. She was supposed to be on the show today, but I made some strong ass treats. I did an experiment with the distillate, which is the syringe that was spread on the, and a lot of it.
I ate it on the Nerd Road.
Yeah, I a lot of it. I took it, I mixed it with butter, and I made really strong fruity pebble treats. Probably, if I did the correct math, like 1,300 milligrams for one. And I'm gonna eat mine later on, but I have a lot of stuff to do today. I'm already high as shit, so I can't eat it on the end. So it's probably 3 treats in one.
Put you to the couch.
Yeah, and my mom's out for the count. I haven't heard from her, and she doesn't stop. You know what I mean? Like, she doesn't rest. She just runs around all the time like a robot. And for her to be out for the count, these things must be really good.
All right.
And stay tuned.
Congratulations. You know?
Yeah. Rocket fuel. But man, fuck, edibles got my mouth dry. And I've been weaning myself off the edibles, only eat them on the show. So I'm getting even fucking more high when I eat them like once a week now. You know, instead of abusing them every single day, you know? I'm a little more high than normal. And I was sleeping
I
like
think it happened.
horrendously. Like my body's so addicted to being that high and being that calm. Like, I can't shut off, but I can't go back because then I can't stop eating. I'm gaining weight, so it's like it's a bad trend. What I'm doing.
Something had to change, huh?
Yeah. You see how much I eat?
I do.
It's not good.
Yeah, no.
But yo, thank you for coming in on a snow
Your
day.
word disturbing.
Thank you for coming in on a Sunday. Back-to-back shootings, I love it. Big T Show, THC TV. Oh, I was like, what would you do for a blowjob? Remember? And right after saying that, I was telling you the story. This lady in the building was fostering dogs,
Okay.
and my other friend, one guy from the neighborhood, was like, yeah, she was like the best blowjob in the whole neighborhood. And me and my friend would just get high and just talk about it all the time. Like, and like, because there was no one's around. Everyone was in Brooklyn. You know, it was me, him, his girlfriend lived in the building behind me. And our building was back quick, you know, right after Sandy. So another lady had moved in because there was like apartments there after Sandy, the house got destroyed.
Sure.
So I was like, yo, I'm going to try. I want to get a fucking, I heard the blowjobs, I need to try it. So we go over there.
Try it.
And we leave a note.
It's like a sandwich.
I knocked on the door. I was gonna be like, "Yeah, I'm interested in the dog." You know what I mean? Like just to bullshit and try to have her suck my dick. And I heard inside, so she didn't answer. So I left my number with the thing like, "Hey, I want a dog."
Yeah.
A couple weeks later, this guy calls me. This other guy, the name was a little crazy. He's like, "Yo, yeah, I have to come live with you. It's a violent dog." And I'm like, "Fuck." She didn't call to blow me. She gave this guy my number to buy a dog. So now the guy's pushing a violent dog on me to come live with me.
Why does he have to come live with you though?
I don't know. So I'm like, yo, it's not for me. It's from some guy at work. He has a kid. I don't know if this violent dog's gonna work. He's like, don't worry, I'll come over. I'll live with them for a week on the weekend. I'm like, yo, they don't want you living with them with your dog. Job turns into a violent dog for an imaginary friend with a kid with I don't know. Just so I can try this amazing blowjob for this weird lady who fosters dogs. And I never found out if she's so good. And I never got a dog either.
Oh, that's probably for the best.
Oh man, I needed this album, man. I was fucking so uptight, fucking not sleeping right. Now I'm feeling right.
There you go.
People,
Yeah.
I love you. And then you're like, I love you too.
I don't know why that makes you feel so uncomfortable, man.
What if it's not I love you moment? Just roll with it.
Yeah, just go with it, man.
Just say it.
Yeah, you're gonna have to learn how to say it like meaningless, you know? just like, yeah, I love you, man. The meaningless
I
I
don't
love
like
you.
to be a fraud. You know, I don't want to just say it.
Everybody
Should I
does
say
it.
I like you too? Or is that disrespectful?
Yeah, I think it depends on the situation and who it is.
I like you too. I like you too. They're probably like, what? I said I love you. I know.
I just turn around like, what?
Like you too. Have a good night.
I mean, yeah, you could go for that, but like, really depends on the
You gotta put some of
situation.
these people in their place, man.
Like, if it's like the random cashier at the store, yeah, you know, don't say shit. Say whatever the fuck you want.
Now you run
But if you're
someone.
referring to someone like,
Now you run someone at the cereal aisle. You're talking about the Cocoa Puffs, and they're like, "Oh, good seeing you. I love you too," or something like.
yeah, that's weird.
Just people toss it around freely now, man. I expect people to return and mean it, and then that defrauds society of real people.
But aren't they already the fraud if they're just throwing it out there?
Yeah, then you go along with the charade to buy two.
Yeah, fuck it. You know? Who cares?
I'm gonna hit a 19 color this week, Bruce.
I hope you do, man. That'd be pretty crazy. I have no idea where to put this water. I'm just gonna put it down here.
I'm pretty fucking high. I don't know if we're gonna go the full hour this week, Reese.
Is it because you're high?
Yeah. We did about a half hour.
However you feel, man, you know? Like, it's good. Half hour was good. I hope it was a good half hour.
I just
I hope it was an entertaining half hour.
I just wanted to give my picks. It was a light week, a busy week actually.
You wanted this parlay on record in case it hits. That's basically
I'm
what this
putting
was
this in. I
about.
screenshot that parlay on my phone. I'm putting that in.
I hope.
30 on Monday. Marking here first.
Alright.
Big money.
It's gonna happen.
I know it is. Big tits, big pigs. So listen, there's another episode of the Big T Show. We came here on a Friday. Snowy episode.
Yeah, yo, actually, story last night. I fucking coming off the bridge last night. Fucking, it was like a pickup in front of me. You know, obviously gave him some distance and shit. He's going, turns off the ramp. Yeah, as I go, I start a little bit, make the fucking brutal mistake of fucking hitting my brakes, lose control, and fucking the guardrail basically turned my car for me. I went right into the fucking
Oh
guardrail.
shit, you alright?
Obviously, I'm right here. But fucking, I rocked that shit. It was dangerous driving last night, bro. I'm gonna fucking like call you up and fucking, see if you want to do a show last night. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But because I was like, I can't even. It's just driving's crazy.
Well, thank you for coming in on a snow day.
I see the roads aren't bad now, man. Get out there, do what you gotta do, people. It's
Yeah.
all good now.
People panicking over snow. Like, what are you from Florida? It's snow, man. It's all,
Yeah, it's really not that bad.
Like,
We didn't
not snow. Like, some people were panicking. Like, fucking idiots. But listen, this is another episode of the Big T Show. We're only gonna do a half hour this week. Snow delay. And I'm shit.
There you go.
I won't get my 9 pick out there because I want people to hit for 34,000. Big T Show. See you next week. Oh, remember be the person you are.
There you go.
And then I'm gonna go eat everything.